Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm right in my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol. I believe this is box 5. I think this is box 5. And Combat Patrol is a magazine between Hachette and Games Workshop that takes you through the Warhammer 40,000 hobby. Now, where Combat Patrol is a little bit different than the previous Hachette Games Workshop collaborations, as instead of having 2 armies that you build up, you're actually getting a bunch of Combat Patrols. Hence the name, Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol. So Combat Patrols are basically kind of like mini armies. Starter armies, we're talking like 750 to 1,000 points, much smaller. But it tends to be like a Combat Patrol plus an extra unit. So we're probably thinking about 1,000 points per Combat Patrol, or per group. So there's 9 total that you're going to be doing. For each set of 20, it looks like you're going to be getting 2 different armies. Starting off, we're looking at Space Marines and Tyranids. These have been figures from kind of the main box set, so they're nothing too exciting or crazy, but let's dive through the next 4 magazines that we're getting. Issue 11 is 2 paints. Now, paint magazines tend to be loss leaders in that you don't make your money by getting these magazines. The magazines are now, I believe, $14.99. If you subscribe, it comes out to be like 21 something with the shipping. And paints are all of like, $4.50 a piece. So you're looking at like $9 here. You don't want to get that issue. If you're buying individual issues, that's not the way to go. Issue 12 and 13 is closer to what you want to do. We get it's a 2-parter. This is Terminators. We get a part 1 and part 2, putting together a squad of Terminators, 5 Terminators. Looks like this is kind of the basic Terminators. Nothing too fancy with that. Alright. And then, wrapping up with issue 14, we're getting 2 more paints. So another kind of crappy issue. Again, $14.99. The paints are like $4.50. You're losing money on this one. But if you subscribe, you're getting a bonus figure. You're getting the Primaris Company Champion as a figure. So the big thing with this is we'll open up. We're going to show off what you get with it, because I'm just kind of interested in seeing if there's anything special in the actual magazine, or whatever you want to call it, that you get with it, the little pamphlet. But the biggest is this will go towards value when it comes to the overall subscription. This is where the subscriptions start getting a little bit more valuable, in that you get a bunch of bonus figures to make up for it. And when we get the first box, we'll really dive into all of that. So we're going to go through all 4 magazines plus the special bonus, and add up their values, see how much you save or how much you lose in probably a lot of these cases. So stay tuned right here at Board Game Today, and of course you can follow us all across the web at BoardGameToday.com, and find us on Facebook, on TikTok, on Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all that stuff. All at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep rolling that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.